Hey friends, GatorMom here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to be sharing a brand new release from Wallace. This is the large Madison shopper. For those of you that follow me over on Instagram probably saw that my family and I were traveling all last week for my kids' spring break. So that's why I was kind of absent here on YouTube, I guess, all last week with the exception of a couple of short videos. But I got this brand new bag from Wallace literally the day before we left, and I packed it up for our road trip. So I used it for our road trip and the entire time I was on spring break. So I got to really use it, and I have some thoughts about it that I'm excited to share with you guys. I have it packed to the max. So this large shopper is full, like so full that I can hardly pick it up to show it to you. I have everything that I needed for my trip as far as my things, like carry-on things, if you will. Like if you were flying, I have my laptop, my books, my planner. I also have, which you'll see here in just a second, my sling bag from Wallace packed inside of this. It was perfect. It was really, really good. I used the sling bag for kind of walking around town and whatnot for dinner and things like that. So I want to get on in and show you this bag. Unfortunately though, I don't think it is available anymore on the Wallace website. I know I absolutely hate sharing bags that you guys can't find, but the reason I'm sharing it today is because I do believe possibly in the future Wallace will be releasing it either again in black or possibly new colors. This is like a first run of this style bag, so I hope they bring it back in the future. And I know a lot of you also got it, so you're probably curious as to how I have it packed up. So I went ahead and I did this video anyways. This bag comes in a small version. I have the large one here, and the small one is still available online. So it's exactly the same to my understanding, only a smaller scale. So if you do like this style, if you like kind of the overall feel of the bag, the small one, like I said, is still available. Between the two, without seeing the small, I would probably still go with the large if I had to decide between the two of them, but the small is really, really intriguing to me because I absolutely love this large one, and I know that the small one would obviously be a more compact version that I could use on the everyday. This one here, being the large Madison, it's not an everyday bag for me. This is a commuter bag. This is a maybe like work bag. It would be a phenomenal diaper bag. Like it's kind of one of those big, huge type bags. So let me go ahead and unpack it. And then what I'm gonna do, I think at the end of this video, is show you how it compares to the medium Metro Tote Deluxe, because I recently got that one. Haven't really shared it yet, so I think this one would be a really fun comparison, because I think size-wise the two of them compare. So really quickly after I do the packing video, I will pack the same things into the medium Metro Tote Deluxe so that you guys can see how the same things fit inside that one. All right, so like I mentioned earlier, this bag is packed to the max. It is super, super full. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a couple of the features of the bag, and then we're gonna get on into the inside, because there's not much happening on the outside of this bag besides this big pocket here in the front. There's no side pockets, there's not any pockets in the back or anything like that, so should be fairly quick here on the outside. So attached here is the optional messenger strap that comes with this bag. That's of course what it looks like without the strap. The strap is easily adjustable here, and it does have the little ring here that you can attach your link pouches to, or whatever else that you'd like to attach here to the side. This is the medium link pouch size. I'll kind of zoom in so you can see it up close. This color here is no longer available. It was an older neon pink color. I have so many of these link pouches. I just love them. I use them for so much stuff. But inside this one, I actually think I have another one packed inside. Anyways, that's not important. But inside this one, like I said, is the medium one, and I have my Touchland hand sanitizer. I typically will put this inside the large one. I think it fits just a little bit better, but I was kind of feeling pink and I liked how it matched the back. So this here is the Disney collaboration with Touchland. You can see a little Mickey Mouse in there. I love it. So that's why I have attached here to the outside, because I was grabbing this obviously the entire way on the road. This front pocket here has two snaps down here, so you can actually snap this leather kind of flap here on the front closed if you wanted to. I just left mine down like this. I didn't really put a whole heck of a lot in this front pocket, so it wasn't bulging out or anything like that. You do have a nice leather zipper pull here, which I typically just had unzipped the whole time in the car. But inside here, I have another link pouch, the small one. And inside this one, I just have my earbuds, which it is the absolute perfect size for them. These are made by the company Studio, and I think they're equivalent to like the AirPod Pros. So they're a little bit longer of a size, just kind of so you can see, but obviously any size AirPod would fit perfectly inside this small link pouch. One of the features that really drew me to this bag and something that I like about it are these snaps. So not only are they something different and stylish, they go all the way around the top of the bag and they are functional. So I thought it was really cool because I have this bag packed to the max with everything I have inside, which you guys aren't gonna believe everything I have in here, but with everything I have packed inside, I was still able to kind of snap the sides over there. So it makes this big, huge commuter type bag just feel a little bit more compact, if that makes sense. And then of course, if I needed to put a water bottle or something like that inside the bag here on the side, I could easily unsnap it and have that much more room. So I love that. Also, if you don't have it packed like as tight as I do and you want to leave the zipper unzipped, you can snap it here on the top. I'll show you that kind of as the bag gets empty. So I do think you could use it as an everyday bag. I think I would prefer the small one though over this one because it's just a little big, but it gives a little bit of flexibility with these snaps. So let's go ahead and get on into the top of the bag here. But before we do that, I do want to touch on the straps. These are sturdy, they're strong, they're surprisingly comfortable. And then of course you have the crossbody shoulder strap or messenger strap that I just showed you, but there is one clip here at the top, so you can easily have this clipped together so it will not really fall off your shoulder. It kind of keeps the straps together, which I love. So that's just another little feature there of the bag. Looking down at the top of the bag here, you can see you have one big zipper that goes the whole way across, which I'll unzip and talk about that here in just a second. But you also have two additional hidden zippers right here in the front, which are fantastic. I really, really like them. Back here in this back one here, I actually have the book that I was reading on the trip. This is my newest one that I've been kind of digging into. I don't have real thoughts about it yet because I'm not very far along, but I like it so far. The zippers back here also are quite strong. Like they're almost a more secure zipper, if you will. I don't know if that makes any sense, but they just feel different than some of the other MZ Wallace bags. They're a little bit more of like a tighter zip, if you will. So that's all I had back there in that one. And then up here in this front one, I don't know if I had anything in here. I didn't open it much. Nope, I didn't. I have a couple of color street nails. Do you guys use these? I love them. I've been using them forever and ever, and they make it really easy, especially travel to kind of do my nails. But had some of those in there, some tissues, and then a bottle of Advil, because who goes on a road trip and doesn't have Advil? And Excedrin. I have them both mixed in here. I don't take them at the same time, but yeah, definitely needed those on this trip. All right, so getting on into the inside of this bag, look how much more room you have whenever you unzip these snaps here on the side. Tons more room. But one of the things that I want to talk about with this bag that I don't like, and I don't know why they did it, but it didn't take away from my liking of everything else about this bag, so I kind of deal with it. But that is this top zipper. So over here tucked inside, I have the tail of the zipper tucked in there. Why they didn't make it so you could unzip this zipper the entire way across and tuck in your flaps is, I don't even know. I don't know why they didn't do that. I was so mad when I saw it, because when you have it unzipped, you still have the tail over there, which is kind of annoying. Yes, you can tuck in the flaps, which I did for 90% of the trip. And with the large shopper, it's really not that bad, but it's just kind of annoying how it doesn't unzip completely on the side. I don't know, maybe it's me being picky, but like I said, it didn't make me not want the bag or not like it or anything like that. It was just kind of like a preference, a weird thing that I thought maybe should have been different, but just my opinion. Also, can we talk about the lining? Like, it is the prettiest blue color, and I love that they did a color and that it wasn't black on the inside. I think that is such a smart move. So this here obviously is what the inside looks like. Before I start pulling everything out, I want to talk about these top handles because I know a lot of you were curious about how they stayed open, if they were annoying, being that they were so structured at the top, and they absolutely were not at all. I mean, my bag stayed open. I was able to get everything that I needed. They weren't in the way or anything like that. So I definitely wanted to mention that for sure. Pulling out the biggest item first and then kind of working my way around the bag is my MZ Wallace Sling bag. This is the Crossbody Sling and I love it so much. I'm actually gonna move the large shopper out of the way. I've done a full review on this one. I will link it below for those of you that have missed it, but I think this is my most used MZ Wallace bag. I use the heck out of this. I love it for travel. I use the chain here actually across the front of me, but I'm really short. But this bag comes with 3 different straps. You can wear it tons of different ways. I'm not gonna spend a whole heck of a lot of time on it because I've reviewed this in detail, which I'll put below. But I will open up kind of the inside and just show you guys how I had it packed for this trip. It's a mess because I literally just got back, but I have a Mina Bay pouch down in here. This is from a Trio. It's a nice kind of nylon sturdy pouch. I have just small little kind of cosmetic type things in there. And then the wallet that I was using is this key pouch, I think it's called. But inside here, there's a couple of card slots. I had some cash in there, and then it has a little key ring on the side. So I was using this one and it was great. So that's what I have packed inside the Crossbody. Of course, my keys, I have a hairbrush, I have some gum, all that kind of fun stuff. So I will link below my review on this one, but I can't recommend this enough. So as you can see by taking out that sling bag, there's a lot more room in here. That took up a good bulk of the room, but I loved having it in there. It was just super convenient. But I wanna show you here that you can easily snap this top snap here and not have to zip the top of the bag if you didn't want to. So it's just kind of another feature and something else that's cool about it. So all of these snaps are functional that you can use. So I also have another book that I've been reading. This is a pretty good one. I'm not too far into that one also, but I have that book in there. I have my full-size Erin Condren life planner, and this is the monthly edition one that I've been in for a little while now. So I have that in there. Right here, kind of tucked in the front, I have some cards that I took for our trip. Just some regular Phase 10, love that game, and some bicycle cards. The pouch here that is attached is the one that comes with this bag, so you do get this. And I just have my chargers for my computer and cord and phone and watch and all that kind of fun stuff in there. The only other item that I had in here was my big Erin Condren notebook, and I use this for my GatorMom stuff, for content planning, blog post planning, all of that kind of stuff. So I have my calendar kind of tucked down in here, and then of course the whole thing is a big huge notebook. So I was really happy that that fit inside of this bag because it's not often that I can find bags that this big notebook does fit. So it was great to have when I was traveling because obviously I had a lot of downtime in the car driving. So I loved that I was able to get into that notebook a little bit. Now, besides everything that I had in the big part of this bag, you do have back here a laptop sleeve. Again, the zipper drives me bananas. Why did they open that up? But there's a zip pocket here that I don't have anything inside of, but it does have the 2 little slits that we're all used to with MZ Wallace bags, so a little bit more of an organized pocket, if you will. Now, down in here, I have my 13-inch, move my notebook out of the way here, my 13-inch MacBook, and it is a snug fit. Like, it definitely fits for sure, and it's nice and padded. It protects it, but if you have a larger laptop, if you have a 15-inch or anything bigger than a 13-inch, it's not gonna fit. Like, this is what fits inside here. So obviously iPad Pros, anything smaller than that would be fine in here, but anything bigger you're gonna have trouble with, which I thought was odd. Looking at the size of this bag, I thought it should have been able to accommodate a little bit larger of a laptop, but mine fit in there just fine. But so turning this around, you do have 2 more pockets that I want to point out, and those are your regular MZ Wallace kind of slip pockets here. This one, I just have my eyeglasses tucked down in there, and then I have my Erin Condren pencil pouch that has some pens, highlighters, that kind of stuff. And then I have a pack of Mentos that I forgot about. I would have totally eaten those had I remembered they were in there.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's
for today's video. I hope it was helpful for those of you that either already have this bag, are looking to get it in the future, were curious how it compared, all that fun stuff. If you have any questions or comments, as always, feel free to leave them down below. I will have links to everything mentioned today also in the description box. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you soon. Bye.